Hey guys, and welcome to another Animal Crossing video. I'm Crossing Channel, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some of the latest glitches and adjustments in the latest Animal Crossing update. These are glitches that are relating to villagers moving into your island, and also moving out at times as well. Will any of these glitches be impacting you in the game? Let's find out. So if you're excited for this video, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more Animal Crossing videos. Now, before we begin, I just wanted to thank Disney Emoji Blitz for sponsoring this video. I'm currently hosting a giveaway for two $20 Nintendo eShop cards, so if you want to enter, all you have to do is download the game using my link in the video description, screenshot yourself getting to level 20 and send it to me on Instagram at Crossing Channel. If you do that, you'll be entered in. The giveaway ends on May 13th, so make sure you enter before then. So the first glitch, or I guess you could even say adjustment that seems to be impacting people, has to do with plots and villagers moving into your islands. Now, you'll see that the current date in my game is May the 4th. However, when I go forward a day to May the 5th, the plot still isn't filled up despite villagers being in my queue ready to move in. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, this is a good thing, and it definitely is, and I've actually heard of people experiencing this before, but as of the latest 1.10 update, this seems a lot more common. Now, many of you might be used to villager hunting, for example, where you have an empty plot open like this, and you'll have kind of one free day in the game when no one will be moving into this plot. However, when you go to the next day, a villager will randomly move in and auto-fill up this plot. So people tend to use that spare day to go villager hunting and see who they can find. However, it seems like now there might be a bit more leeway between when you can actually get someone to autofill the plot and when you can go hunting for them. So that's kind of a cool thing in a way, because it gives you, like I said, more time to have this plot empty without worrying about someone moving in. It seems like you only maybe get like an extra day, and like I said, this may have actually been a thing before, but it does seem like it's much more common now where villagers won't move into the plot right away. On May the 6th, I did actually get Teddy to move into the plot, so as you can see, it's not like stopping people from moving in, but instead of just having one singular day when no one would move in, there were two spare days when no one was auto-filling this plot, which honestly, like I said, I actually do find kind of cool. It's really useful if you're going villager hunting and you don't want to worry about someone random coming in. For example, a lot of people would actually time travel backwards to keep the plot open so that no one could move in when they were hunting for specific villagers on Nook Mile Islands. However, now it seems like I mentioned, you might have more leeway. It's unknown whether this is a glitch or an adjustment that Nintendo's made where they've made it more common for villagers not to autofill your plot so you've got more room. But, you know, I'd love to see if any of you guys have experienced this where maybe villagers aren't autofilling your plots as often as they usually would in previous games. At one point, I time traveled from about May the 1st to May the 18th and still no one moved into the plot, even though it had been empty on May the 1st. So that's definitely really interesting and something that I wanted to point out in this video, because I have seen a few people talking about it, but it doesn't seem to be super widely talked about yet. I also asked some people if they were experiencing any glitches with the villagers since the most recent update, and we did actually get a few interesting comments. For example, this one person said something weird happened a few days ago with Maple. I found her on Friday and the plot said sold for 3 days straight. This actually seems to be a pretty common one that people are experiencing, where the plot doesn't seem to be updating. Whether it's in my case where the plot got stuck and no one was autofilling it, whereas they usually would always autofill it with after that one day, or if it's actually been sold and no one's moving in. Now, personally, I haven't experienced it where the villager won't move in despite it saying sold, so it does seem like these glitches or adjustments or whatever you want to call them aren't affecting everyone. It seems to be only happening to certain people. These aren't super known about in the community at this time, and some of these glitches could have even been around for longer than the May 1.10 update. They could have been around for a lot longer, but maybe just a lot of people aren't experiencing them. Either way, I definitely thought it'd be interesting to talk about them within a video. The other one says me. Mine has a sold sign, has been stuck like that since yesterday. Let me know if you found out what's happening. So that seems like a very similar case of the sold sign on the plot getting stuck for a few days, whereas usually you'd see it saying sold and then the next day the villager would move in instantly. So that's definitely something really interesting, and I'd love for you guys to let me know in the comment section if you've had any problems with the plots. It does seem like that seems to be where the majority of the issues are coming from, where maybe plots will get stuck, or they just won't change very much, as in maybe someone won't move into them right away, or maybe someone has actually moved in and they've been sold, but their house won't pop up right away. Again, these could be issues that might have been in the game for a while, but it does seem like they're cropping up more and more since the recent 1.10 update. There's also another really interesting one that I noticed on Twitter, which says, "Did anyone have a glitch villager stuck in boxes in New Horizons? I've had boots in boxes for about a year now and I really don't want to reset my island, but it's starting to become off-putting." So this is a really odd case where Boots has literally been stuck in boxes and won't move out despite this person going forward in time to try and get rid of Boots. Now, according to this person's Twitter, when the game updated to the 1.10 update, it does actually seem like Boots finally moved out of their island, so Nintendo must have noticed and fixed this glitch. However, it's still entirely possible that it could be impacting others, because like I've said with the glitches on this list, or adjustments, or whatever you want to call them, it does seem like they don't affect everyone, but they are definitely affecting certain people within the community. So it'd be really interesting to see how many of you guys have actually experienced things like this recently, and if you've noticed it in past updates, or if you've noticed it more within the recent 1.10 update. I certainly do see a lot more people talking about it in the recent update, especially in terms of the ones I was just talking about. However, it does seem like this particular glitch, which honestly could be a lot more annoying, where your villager gets stuck in boxes, perhaps that may be something that is fixed now, because Nintendo does like to do a few behind the scenes fixes with every update that they don't explicitly mention. Of course, they don't like to talk about their game being broken, so they're very vague with their patch notes. However, it does seem like thankfully this particular glitch here is fixed. Now, I wouldn't call this one a glitch specifically, but it's definitely some kind of adjustment which seems to be much more prevalent in the 1.10 update, though it may have also been in the update before that as well. It's kind of hard to say, but it's definitely a more recent thing. Now, if you like mystery tour hunting, I'm sure you've probably noticed this already, but the villagers seem to go for a lot more of a wander this time around than they used to. Previously, the villagers would stay very close to their campfires and they wouldn't really walk around too much. However, now it seems like they basically explore the entire map. I'd love for you guys who go on villager hunts to let me know if you've recently experienced this, where your villagers just won't stay still and they end up going to a bunch of different places across these maps. I mean, some of these maps are honestly pretty big, so it can be kind of crazy when you end up losing the villagers that you're trying to find, because a lot of people are just trying to hunt and quickly see who it is and then leave. So if you have to go on a proper hunt for them, it can be really difficult. The clips that I'm showing on screen don't do an amazing job of illustrating this, but trust me, I have seen some villagers walk all the way to the end of the beach, which I honestly never ever saw them do before this. So it does seem like maybe Nintendo has made some kind of behind the scenes adjustment here, where the villagers on the mystery islands will do more of a walk than they usually would, instead of being gravitated towards their little campfire. So I just thought it'd be really interesting to point these out. I'm not going to factually say that all of these are genuine problems in the game, because who knows, they may have been intended adjustments that Nintendo planned out, and some of them might have even been in the game for a while, but I thought it'd be really interesting to bring more attention to them since I haven't seen a ton of people talking about them. The villager move-in process is still a bit of a mystery to many of us, so perhaps there's more to learn here about how it works and how it might have changed in recent updates. So I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at these, and definitely let me know in the comment section below if you've experienced any glitches like these in Animal Crossing New Horizons lately. Also, if you made it to the end of the video, be sure to comment Bob's Gang down below so I know that you did. If you want to help support my channel, click the join button down below the video to become a channel member. You can get a whole bunch of cool perks for doing so, and it helps support my channel a whole bunch too. You can also get some cool perks like exclusive emojis and more, so definitely check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more Animal Crossing videos, and if you enjoyed this video, you can leave a like to show your support. You can check out my links and my merch in the description, and 2 more videos on the right side of the screen. Thank you once again for watching, and catch you in the next Animal Crossing video.